This is the FSR 10-year overview reading for the years 2020 through 2029. Currently, the price of Fisker shares, Fisker shares is $6.44. That is definitely not like, that is a significant, like you saw that fly out of the deck, guys. Prudence card crossed with a rally that offers opportunity to position oneself for a downturn. Behavior around the high. We have a rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through a horizontal resistance to meet a secondary resistance, and then it pulls back to somewhere between those two price levels. That's the behavior going into the high. There may be a fire sign, an executive who's a fire sign that's highlighted around the high. And then out of the low, we have a rally that increases momentum moving forward in time. Pretty bullish to see both of these. Like, these are pretty bullish cards to see in the high and the low. 2020, we have an opportunity within a rally to open up a short position. 2021, opportunity in a decline to open up a long position. 2022, volatility that increases with volatility as we move forward in time. 2023, we have a rally. A lot of times the Prince of Swords will be a bullish card. I used to read it as bearish, but I've seen it be bullish quite a lot. And we have selling in 2023 from an overbought crest or peak. 2024, we revisit a past opportunity when we have a period of sideways rotation along a key support level, and then we take a sharp dip within that period of sideways rotation, and within that sharp dip we meet an opportunity at another support level. 2025, we have selling from overbought territory and RSI from an overbought crest or peak. 2026, we have a decline to and through a support level to meet a second support level. Then we bounce along that support level for a bit before breaking down through multiple support levels. 2027, there's a peak in there somewhere between 2026 and 2027. There's a bit of a peak in there that's easily missed. It's very quick, an easily missed opportunity before we decline some more through multiple support levels. And then 2028, we have a U-shaped dip. A U-shaped dip that takes place near the intersection of two perpendicular diagonal trend lines. There's also something that's been hidden that comes to light here. Something significant that was hidden that comes to light. I'm getting a lot of female energy too. Interesting. Okay. So 2020, there's like a notable trade opportunity, or excuse me, 2029, there's a notable trade opportunity. A sharp, like the halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through a key support level. And that's on the scale of a 10-year chart. Sneak preview for the following 10 years, however, is pretty bullish, guys. Notable move higher, standing out on a multi-year chart. I'm advised to trade around 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop off with that third poke. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to take a look at the Eso-Meta pattern recognition portion of this. It took 22 years, almost 23 years now, in development to create this system of pattern recognition utilizing the tarot. It's done nowhere else. It's known nowhere else, unless you've got the book and you're studying it yourself. So check it out, and in the meantime, right before we do that, take a moment to subscribe, take a moment to share. There's a ton of ways that you can help support the channel. Everything we do is free, my friends, to help the little guy and, like, you know, sort of like level the playing field. But we need your help. We need your help because for whatever reason, the gift is for others and not for myself. So, you know, with that said, guys, check out the links in the description and hang tight for the pattern recognition portion. Looking at the pattern recognition portion, we have our first significant low in 2020, and you got to give this a little wiggle room, guys. 1 card per year is definitely a very broad amount of time one card, so you have to give it a little wiggle room. But really, we've got 2020 rally offering opportunity to open up a short position. 2021, I mean, there's a spike there, but before that spike, you could also say that that's a rally, but you know, it's in the beginning of 2020. But in any case, there's a sharp decline. It'll stand out on a multi-year chart. Sharp decline standing out on a multi-year chart, offering an opportunity to open up a long position. And 2022 starts here. So a notable decline offering an opportunity to open up a long position. And then we've got this volatility. We hit a resistance level, the Prince of Discs. We hit a resistance level, and then there's volatility increasing with volatility as we move forward in time. The following year implies that there's a bit of a rally either at the end of the year here or some part of early 2023, because they're selling from an overbought crest or peak, and right now we're nowhere near a crest, so we need to create a crest in order for there to be selling from a near overbought crest or peak, right? So 2020, there's a little bit of rally between now and then we fall pretty hard, and it looks like we probably revisit the same lows that we're seeing here. What's interesting is that we don't have a high correlation between the present moment and the next high. We're at a lower position or a lower price level than the low indicated in the past. But the thing is that if this hadn't been in the past, the reading would have been quite different, if that makes sense. It's giving us the most relevant information. So we're at a low, and there's a high coming in 2025, a crest in between then in 2023, and between that and 2024, where we sideways rotation, and there's a sharp dip in that period of sideways rotation, revisiting a recent past support level that was an opportunity, a recent past opportunity at a support level. And then we have a high, again, there's some sort of rally between 2024 and 2025, because this implies a selling from an overbought crest or peak, and we have a high here in 2025. So overall, there's a couple things. Like it wouldn't necessarily be an awful thing to purchase, my sense now, but it's not like the best trade. With the idea to sell at a crest in 2023, but really it would be better to have held it from this price here or lower, because this is an opportunity to open up a long position, right, in 2021. So this decline brings us to here, opportunity to open up a long position. So now we're lower than that, meaning that any price below that point is going to be a good price point if you're looking to hold it into 2025, because we've got a high there. So it would be roughly, it would have to be above $30. And then we've got another low in 2028, which could be an opportunity to purchase, and then there's a high in 2029. Also looks like there's a significant decline, a halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline off of that high, and probably an opportunity to trade at the bottom of that decline as well. That's FSR, guys. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. If you want to see more FSR, let me know in the comments. Most importantly, my friends, follow that rule of karma. The world needs you. The channel needs you. Make sure you follow that rule of karma. And make sure you're spending that money out of love. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. On the next one.